Hello friends, my name is Sagar Kumar. I heartily welcome you to E-Biotorium. Friends, today we will scientifically in-depth understand biomagnetism. We will understand its facts and figures because the world is hardly aware of this topic of biomagnetism. People don't know what is magnetism. They are lacking in knowledge related to this topic. People are unable to understand about magnetism because of lack of knowledge. Even if they are understanding it, there is a lot of confusion from different angles. So today, for the first time in the world, a fabulous film about magnetism is in making. After this, it will become very easy for everyone to understand what is magnetism. One has to watch this film closely from start to end so that whatever doubts, myths, concerns and questions related to this topic will be solved. Today we will understand about magnetism. How does a magnet influence a human body? How does our body respond to the magnet? What are the diseases that strike out our body and the magnet plays a vital role in healing our body? It heals our body in which way? And how does the magnet work while healing our body? What are blood cells? What is blood circulation? What is oxygen? What is iron? And what is hemoglobin? We will understand all these things today. Like why does our body get infected with various diseases? Also, our body is made up of 5 elements. We will understand it scientifically. How does our body function? How does magnet influence our body? I will explain all this in a scientific way. Biomagnetism is a natural alternative supporting therapy. Biomagnetism has no side effects. It helps our body to heal. Today we will also understand that why our body contracts disease or is dysfunctional or there are disorders in our body. So we will get to know why all these things occur. Why does our body experience pain? Why do we contract diseases? You might have never thought or understood this before, but I will explain you everything in a scientific manner. Today the whole video I will explain you with scientific evidence and scientifically what is biomagnetism. Our Earth itself is a huge magnet. The Earth's North Pole, South Pole releases magnetic frequency. You just have to understand why does our body contract any disease. 99.99% cause of disease, disorder and dysfunction is only due to lack of blood circulation, oxygen level. When our body's blood circulation gets disturbed, then the dissolved oxygen in our body lessens. And this has been proved worldwide. There are innumerable books on magnetism. Crores of pages on the net displays a lot of information pertaining on this. There is one common confusion about biomagnetism. I'm talking about natural biomagnetism. Natural biomagnetism improves our blood circulation and by default enhances our oxygen levels. If your body's oxygen level is perfect, then your blood cell will be healthy. If blood cells are healthy, then organ part healthy, and organ part healthy, body healthy. If the blood cells are unhealthy, the organ parts are unhealthy. Organ parts unhealthy, then the body is unhealthy. If the blood cells are dead, then the body is dead. So it is very simple. If there is any disease in your body, then we have to understand the root cause. Until you don't keep your blood circulation and oxygen level fine, even if you turn upside down and do dandiya or disco, your body's problem will never get reversed. Even if it happens, it will be temporary. Friends, before understanding any health science, you have to understand 2 things. Even if you understand the relevance of blood circulation or oxygen, then majorly it be too good. Human beings firstly earn money through his body, and then for that same body he spends the entire money. When you know that any disease in our body is caused because of the disturbance in the blood circulation and the oxygen level, then we must focus on the blood circulation and oxygen level rather than getting ill and visiting doctors and pay them lakhs, making our family suffer, society suffer. It makes no sense in spending lakhs of money. It's as simple as this. Keep your oxygen and blood circulation fine and your problem will slowly reverse. Magnet heals our body. Our Earth itself is a magnet. Out of the Earth's North Pole and South Pole, magnetic frequency is released. That's why there is life on Earth. Before we understand the facts and figures of magnetism, we have to understand our Earth first. When we were in school, we studied a lot of things about magnetism, understood many things in school textbooks. The textbooks of students of class 7th, 8th, 9th have a lot of information on inner core and outer core of magnet. But just to refresh your memory, we will revise the same. But firstly, we have to understand our planet Earth. Like, what is our Earth and how does it releases its magnetic frequency? So, I have a globe right here and I will explain you how does this Earth function. There are different layers of the Earth. Now I would like to give you information on the outer core of the Earth. Now this is outer core, which is approx 5,000 kilometers inside the Earth. There is a hot iron nickel sea, which is 6,000 degrees Celsius hot. Now what is 6,000 degrees Celsius? A common man does not understand. So I will explain you in a very simple language. In 1500 degrees Celsius, iron becomes water. Then inside the Earth's belly there is hot iron sea and its temperature is 6,000 degrees Celsius. Now you can imagine how much hot is the outer core. You will get a lot of information on the outer core of the Earth from the internet, and from the outer core, the Earth's frequency is released. Our Earth revolves around the Sun and it also revolves around itself, and the Moon revolves around the Earth. When the Earth revolves around the speed of 1000 kilometers per hour, then inside the belly of the Earth, the hot iron, the outer core, which is the sea of iron, that also revolves faster and faster with the Earth. And as a result of revolving at such an intensive speed, a strong friction is created. This friction created further creates high intensity of electricity, and this electricity later on gets converted into magnetic force and magnetic energy. This is the main reason for life on Earth. NASA scientists went to different planets, but they couldn't find any living thing nor life on any planet. There is life on Earth because our planet Earth is a magnet, out of which magnetic energy is released. And because of this magnetic frequency, there is life on Earth and living things exist. So we have learned about the Earth's magnetic frequency properly. And after that, how this magnetism influences the human body. How does the human body respond to magnetism? I will be telling you everything step by step, and you will get a lot of scientific information, and that too in depth. Our Earth releases North Pole and South Pole magnetic frequency, because of which our body's blood circulation gets pulled and pushed, as a result of which our blood circulates. Blood circulation leads to increase in the oxygen level. We will understand what is the information related to the oxygen. Before understanding oxygen, blood circulation and iron, I would like to explain to you about the 5 elements. Because until we don't understand the meaning of 5 elements, we won't be able to understand the interconnection between each other. Our body is made up of an invisible dot, and the invisible dot is made up of the 5 elements. And what are these 5 elements? They are air, water, sun rays, fire, and 5th element is the magnetic element. Our Earth itself is a magnet and releases North Pole, South Pole frequency. Today we aren't getting these 5 elements in proper proportions. Today, who spoiled the air? Human being polluted them. Today, who spoiled the water? Human beings polluted the water. Who used chemical pesticides inside the fields? Human beings did it. We are also deprived of the sun rays. The reason behind this is we stay inside our homes, closed behind the doors. We don't get the early morning sun rays, which comes around 4:30 or 5 a.m. This has resulted in our poor immunity levels. We aren't getting the 5 elements. The Earth's 5th element is responsible for our blood circulation pulse and push movement. So is that the flowing water is fit for drinking, and the water free flowing starts getting bacteria into it. This becomes very important for us to understand. In our body, 99.99% of disease and disorder and dysfunction is only due to lack of blood circulation and oxygen. Until the time you don't increase your body's blood circulation and oxygen level, then no matter if you even turn upside down and do disco, then too your body's problem will never be reversed. So it is very important to study magnetism. Magnetism is not a medicine to any disease. Magnet helps to balance your body's blood circulation, and by default, your oxygen level increase because of magnetism. Our whole body is made up of blood cells, and for the blood cells to stay alive, it needs oxygen. This nail, hair, skin, this bone, and our total body's 78 organ parts are made up of blood cells. If our blood cells get proper proportion of blood cells, then our blood cells remain healthy. If blood cells are healthy, then organ part is healthy. If blood cells are unhealthy, then organ parts are unhealthy. If blood cells are dead, the body is dead. If we understand the blood cells well, then understanding further things will become easy. This world's any disease enters the blood cell first, and through the blood cells, the disease spreads throughout the body. So we understand what is oxygen and what do the blood cells require to stay alive. For our body to stay alive, it needs nutrition, water, sun rays, and oxygen. Now you tell me, if you get everything and you don't get air, then can you stay alive? If you don't get water, then can you stay alive? Similar way, you don't get nutrition, can you stay alive? You are getting everything, but not sun rays, which is very important for our body and our immunity. Can you stay alive? And can we get everything, but we don't get our Earth's magnetic power? Can we stay alive? It's because of Earth's magnetic power and the North Pole, the South Pole magnetic waves. There develops a pull and push energy wave. The nose through which we breathe, the left and right lungs in which the oxygen is stored. In all this, magnetism and iron plays the role of spreading oxygen in our entire body. If any human being weighs 65 kg, then inside his body there are approx 1,20,000 calories. So that human being needs 2,000 calories to stay alive for one day. So in the worst case scenario, that individual who has 1,20,000 calories per day, 2,000 calories, can stay alive up to 60 days without any food or nutrition. The body can stay alive for maximum 15 days or 16 days in the worst case scenario without any water. But without oxygen, our blood cells, our body can't stay alive even for a few seconds. If anyone has doubt regarding this, then one can check by pressing his nose and mouth. You will get your answer in 40 to 50 seconds. That how important oxygen is for us. Worldwide, there are crores of books on magnetism. The internet is flooded with crores of pages of information related to magnetism. The bottom line of it is that magnet improves your blood circulation and by default helps your body to increase the oxygen levels. What is the connection of magnet, iron and oxygen? That also I will explain you in depth. What is magnetism? What is the work of magnetism? All of this we will properly understand over here. Firstly, we have to understand how does our heart functions. Before that, understand the connection of body and earth. Our brain, our heart, you can check on Google. You will find that they are both directly connected to Earth's magnetic frequency. The magnetic frequency which is released from the earth is absorbed by our body. Our body has 50 lakh pores and the magnetic frequencies in our surroundings is pulled by these 50 lakh pores in our body. The way like in this hall, the oxygen is present. Similar way, Earth's magnetic frequency also prevails. As you can't see oxygen, similar way you won't be able to see magnetic frequency as well. Because magnetic frequency is crores times faster than the light of speed. The speed of light is 3 lakhs km per second. Our magnetic frequency is even more faster. Through one example, I will explain you how fast is our magnetic frequency. Thought is an energy, like someone conceived a thought and then it turned into reality in this world. Thought is also an energy. I will explain you the difference between magnet and light speed. The rays of the sun is 15 crore kilometer above the earth. For the sun rays to reach the earth, it takes 500 seconds. But then how much time does your brain and mind take to reach the sun? It takes only a fraction of a second, less than even a second to reach the sun. So you can imagine how fast is the thought. Our brain and our heart is directly connected to the Earth's magnetic frequency. The reason behind this is because our Earth's North Pole and South Pole releases magnetic frequency and our body absorbs the magnetic frequency like a sponge. If I soak this sponge into water, it will absorb the water. Similar way, our body absorbs the surrounding magnetic energy, and through the navel in our stomach, it spreads through the blood vessels in our entire body. The magnetic frequency starts running at the speed of light in our entire body and gets attracted to the iron. As it runs faster, taking along the iron in our body, a vacuum gets created in our body. And because of the vacuum, the oxygen in our left and right lungs starts spreading in our entire body. We breathe through our nose. It goes in our lungs. From our lungs, it goes in our heart. Through our heart, it starts getting mixed or spreads in our entire body. So this is called the mechanism of magnet. And if you want to understand the magnetic frequency, then you have to understand advanced Kirlian aura photography scientifically. Like the way when we do normal photography, we can simply see our photo. But if you can do photography through Kirlian aura photography, then you will be able to see the entire magnetic frequency in our surroundings. But today we are getting very less magnetic frequency because in every 3 feet there is iron. But if you want to see this through advanced aura photography, then you can see anywhere. Wherever you will use this photography, then you will be able to see the magnetic frequency in your surroundings. And this proves that everywhere near us, there is magnetic frequency. An expert doctor of Kirlian aura photography will explain magnetic frequency in more detail.
My name is Chetan Sabnis. I'm a bio-well specialist using this bio-well camera. It is called as Kirlian photography for the last 4 years. So I am here in the center of E-Biotorium to use this product and to see how the energy level change in the human body. We will be making a live demo of using this product before and after. When we come to the energy levels of our body, we can call our body's energy levels as our energy centers. In our body, there are 7 energy centers. We will balance that. They are called chakras. In this bio-well camera or Kirlian photography, we will see your body's energy and how does the energy changes before using this mattress and after using this mattress. We will capture all this and we will show you our live demo. Okay, say okay.
Okay.
If I look at your energy aura, this is your aura.
Okay.
Your balance of aura is almost 96%.
Okay.
This is where the problem is. Stress increased 3.2%. Now I will apply it here.
Okay.
Perfect. See the energy changed, how the chakra got changed. Now this magnet has changed your whole system. Imbalance, energy imbalance, which was 4.3 on right side of your body. I used only one magnet for you now.
Yes.
If
What
you
if
use
we
magnets,
100 magnets?
you see the power, exposure. Really, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Sumanji, now what we will do is, we will measure your aura, okay? Before sleeping on this magnetic mattress and after sleeping on this mattress, okay?
Sure,
so
doctor.
here what we are going to do now is, we are going to use this tool. We are going to use all your 10 fingers one by one, okay? And we will try to measure the energies on the screen.
Okay, sir.
This aura is without the mattress. And afterwards, when you sleep on the mattress, the impact of the energy on the body, which is positive energy, which comes from magnets, that also will show impact on your energy levels through your chakras or through your organs. That is what you can see. So we will use this biomagnetic mattress and see the impact on the aura. For your information, there are biomagnetic magnets in the whole bed. Each has a power of 3000 to 5000 gauss. That is the power of each magnet. So when you sleep on this mattress, imagine any magnets, north and south pole. That is the energy which is coming up. It has to be more of oxygen. You can see what kind of change your aura will have because of this magnetic force.
Okay, doctor. Let's get started.
So you take rest for a certain time and let us see how your aura changes.
Doctor, have you come across any patient who has used this E-Biotic magnetic products and cured and healed himself or herself in a very less time?
Yes, I have seen this magic. A 15 years old girl from Nasik was bedridden for 5 years. She used this product for one and a half months. Now she's able to walk, climb stairs.
What are you saying, doctor, really?
Even I can't believe it. But it's a wonderful magic mattress. It can do wonders. Done? So you have slept for enough time, I think. You got enough of energy now. Let's check your aura again and see the difference. Beautiful. Now this is the kind of energy balance. You can see the color ones are before. Once you are done the sleeping on the mattress, see the chakra shifted. See the alignment. See the difference here. Stress level.
Yeah.
It was 3.09 as per the marking. But definitely after sleeping for few minutes, what you have done, the stress has come down. If you look at the energy levels, it's 41 and it has gone up.
Yes.
Your energy has come up. See the energy? There is an expansion of your energy before and after.
Just
You can really understand. You do meditation to try to align these chakras. But here, while sleeping on this mattress,
just for 5 minutes.
you can imagine
Yes.
if you can do continuously, a lot of energy imbalance will get rectified.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so that's the chakras which has got the alignment. Okay?
It's a wonderful experience, doctor. Thank you so much. And definitely, I'll use this E-Biotorium biomagnetic mattress regularly.
Don't forget to thank the inventor, Sagar Joshi,
Sagar
who has
Joshi,
done
sir.
wonders by bringing such kind of innovations of life.
Yes, this innovation is actually magical because we go to doctors, spend so much money on different tests, and only by sleeping on this mattress, the easiest things ever. Nothing can be easier than this. You can improve your health. This way, nothing can be greater than this.
And it's a lifetime product. You can enjoy and everybody can enjoy.
Yes, thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Such an advanced creation. Doctor gave us such a wonderful information about aura photography, for which I am too grateful to the doctor. Friends, the way running water is useful or fit for drinking, similar way, our blood also should continuously circulate or flow. If our blood circulation gets disturbed, then a lot of bacteria and viruses are created. As a result, we get infected with multiple diseases. Before understanding the mechanism of blood circulation, we have to understand some things. I will interconnect some things and show you. What is magnetism? What is blood circulation? What is oxygen? We have to understand this. As I explained, our body absorbs or pulls the surroundings' magnetic frequency, because of which our heart pumps. The way if you want an electric pump to function, you need electricity. Similarly, for our heart to pump, it needs the Earth's natural magnetic power, which nowadays we get in lesser amount. The way I told you before that after every 3 feet, there is iron in our surrounding. Our heart beats approx 70 to 80 times per minute. And whenever it pumps, then 75 to 80 ml of blood circulates per minute in the entire body. But this can only happen when you will get the surrounding magnetic power. On account of getting lesser magnetic power from the surrounding, heart can't circulate 80 ml or 70 ml of blood. Instead, it circulates only 60 ml, 50 ml, 40 ml of blood. As a result of which, each and every organ or part gets lesser blood. And because of getting lesser proportion of blood, organ or part gets weaker. For example, if my hunger is of 4 rotis and I get only 2 rotis, I will get weak. Similar thing applies to our organ parts. If heart circulates lesser proportion of blood, then each and every organ part will get lesser amount of blood. Then this magnetism, blood circulation, oxygen, how are they interconnected? I will explain you this. The main function of our heart is to pump blood, and it circulates oxygenated blood to the entire body. And when oxygen get over or finished, then what remains behind is harmful, poison, carbon dioxide. Our heart has 4 chambers. In 2 chambers, it manages pure blood, and in the rest 2, it manages impure blood. So firstly, the heart circulates oxygenated blood, and then after, the heart pulls back deoxygenated or carbon dioxide blood. After that, within a fraction of a second, heart pushes it inside the lungs. And the moment the impure blood comes inside the lungs, hemoglobin is the protein which is present in the impure blood, and the iron component is present in the hemoglobin. Iron has a unique capacity and ability of absorbing oxygen from the lungs and releasing carbon dioxide. The absorbed oxygen comes and fall into the heart's second chamber, and the heart pumps and supplies oxygenated blood to each and every organ part, each and every blood cell. When the heart sends deoxygenated blood or carbon dioxide blood to the lungs, then the iron inside it starts absorbing the oxygen. If that iron gets magnetic influence or magnetic power, then vaguely where it was going to absorb 30 ml of oxygen, it might now absorb 50 ml or 60 ml, 70 ml, 80 ml. That means that the iron will now try to absorb maximum amount of oxygen only if you have the magnetic influence on your body. Today, each and every person is getting lesser amount of magnetic power because in our every 3 feet there is iron. This roof, this flooring, this beam, everything is made up of iron. There are crores, millions of tons of iron which is in our surroundings. One building next to the other building, one building next to other, construction of one building next to the other, car, bike, bus, trucks, all of which amount to crores of tons of iron. All this iron pulls the Earth's magnetic power towards it. Iron's tendency is to pull the magnet, and the magnet's tendency is to attract the iron. So between the two of pulling and attracting each other, we suffer. The natural magnetic power which the nature has given us, the magnetic power which our heart has for pumping blood, it is pulled by the iron in our surroundings, and our body gets lesser amount of magnetic power, and our heart pumps less and gets slower, which further disturbs our blood circulation. Where the heart could circulate 70 ml to 80 ml of blood, it circulates only 40 ml, 30 ml or 50 ml of blood. It supplies blood cells. Blood cells get lesser amount of oxygenated blood, as a result of which they become weak. If the blood cell become weak, then organ part gets weak. Once the organ part becomes weak, then dysfunction, disorder and different types of diseases are generated. Our body, which has 100 to 150 years old life, its lifespan comes down to 30, 40 or 50, 65 years, and we damage it intensely and finish it. Friends, our body has different organ part, and one of them important organ is our eyes. We see this beautiful world with our eyes, but the eyes also get dysfunctional, and there are eyes disorders. We get spectacles. What is the root cause of it? Somewhere the root cause of it is blood circulation and oxygen level. When lesser amount of oxygenated blood is supplied to the eyes, then eyes get dysfunctional, and there are eye disorders. Eye specialist Seema Bhel will tell us about this in detail and in a scientific way. So let's hear from her in a scientific way what she has to say. So I welcome Dr. Seema Bhel to share her knowledge with us.
Hello friends, I'm Dr. Seema Bhel, an eye specialist in Mumbai, working for last 25-26 years. So today I'm just going to talk about the importance of blood circulation and oxygen levels in our body, especially eye. So as we know that blood circulation is important for our health and well-being. Suppose what happens if the blood circulation is cut to our body or it is diminished, we suffer, we get disease. For example, suppose the blood circulation to the brain is cut, then we get stroke, paralysis. Suppose the blood circulation is cut to the heart, then we get heart attack, and maybe we die also if it is massive. Suppose the blood circulation to the extremities or any body part is cut, then we suffer from gangrene and various kinds of problems because of that. Being an eye doctor, I would like to talk a little bit more about eyes. So, the front portion of the eyes, that is the cornea. Suppose the blood circulation to the cornea is compromised, then what would happen? The transparent membrane would become hazy and we won't be able to see properly. We will have pain, photophobia and all that. Suppose we cut the blood supply to the retina. What happens? It's like an eye stroke. The blood supply is not reaching the retina. It becomes cloudy, hazy, swollen, your vision totally goes away. If not treated well on time, it could lead to total blindness. So this is very well established. You have to have good supply of oxygen for eyes to, be normal. Now we have been through this pandemic which lasted 2 years, and I'm sure every one of you remember that what thing we all have bought. What was that thing which we all bought? Oximeters. We were checking our oxygen level all the time. So that is because COVID compromised the oxygen levels because lungs were affected. So the oximeter, that is how important the oxygen levels are in our body.
Many thanks, Dr. Seemaji.
Thank you very much.
So you have to understand magnetism science very deeply. What is biomagnetism? Biomagnet plays the role of increasing oxygen in your body with the help of iron in our blood, which helps to increase the oxygen in our body. If you understand this much, you are on the right track. It is really a big thing. Which disease it cures? It's not a medicine. With the help of iron, magnet absorbs oxygen and binds it across the whole body. This much you have to understand. How will it work? How much will it work? Which disease it can cure? Believe me, all these questions are baseless. You just have to understand that magnet gets attracted to iron in your blood cell. It pulls the oxygen from the lungs. It takes higher amount of oxygen and spreads across the body. And to keep the blood cells healthy, we require only oxygen. If blood cells are healthy, then organ parts are healthy. If the blood cells are unhealthy, then organ parts are unhealthy. Blood cells dead, then body dead. Understand this much only. How much will it work? What work will it do? Which disease it will cure? All these questions are baseless. Believe me, you just have to understand just this much. It has no precise calculation. 4 days, 10 days, 25 days. How much blood cells you have damaged? What's your lifestyle? What do you eat? Your consumption of alcohol? Your stress levels? Today, a lot of things have to be taken into consideration. But what does the magnet do? It helps to maintain balance in your body. It's not a medicine. Magnet improves your blood circulation, enhances your oxygen level. Magnet gets attracted into iron and improves the entire blood circulation in your body and helps to increase oxygen level. Today, China, Korea, Japan's average lifespan is quite ahead of India. The average lifespan of India hasn't gone beyond 65, 50, 40 years. But today also Japan, Korea, China's average lifespan is 85 to 90 years. In India, people have sufficient money. If I talk about film actor Rishi Kapoor ji today, he was very rich. He had crores of money. Steve Jobs, Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj, Manohar Parrikar ji, Irfan Khan, film actor. All these people were rich. But somewhere in their bodies, blood circulation got disturbed. And then into body came dysfunction and attracted disease. And then they couldn't save themselves. This way, there are lakhs of examples. These are few. Despite of having money, believe me, you can't save your body. So the conclusion derived from all this, keep your blood circulation perfect. If the blood circulation healthy, your body healthy. That is the major reason you have to use biomagnetism. Biomagnetism helps to increase the oxygen level in your body, which keeps your body healthy. Again, it is not a medicine. What does magnetism do? It's a matter of understanding that why nature has given the earth magnetic power. Why is iron in our body? Average in our body there is 4 grams of iron, and everywhere in our environment there is magnetic frequency. In this room too, magnetic frequency is available. So this connection between iron and magnetic frequency you have to understand. Why there is iron in our body and why in the environment and atmosphere there is magnetism. No one can challenge biomagnetism in the whole world because everywhere is biomagnetism. Our Earth itself is a magnet out of which North Pole and South Pole magnetic frequency comes out. Everywhere there is magnetic frequency. If anyone says that there is nothing called magnetism in the whole world or magnet has no effect on the body, then he is an illiterate, uneducated man, because magnetism is everywhere. Magnetism is there. Therefore, your blood is circulating. Pull and push is happening. That is why blood cells are getting energy. In our blood cells, toxins, insulins, nutrition, oxygen, water, everything is there. All these are spread in our body with the help of magnetism. We understand the power of magnetism. we understand what is magnetism properly. Trust me on this, if you have actually understood what is magnetism, then you will understand everything. Just understand this. Why there are so many diseases in our body? Every disease in our body is because of blood cells. Why are cancer cells developed inside the blood cells? Where does the corona cells enter from inside the blood cells? Why there are diseases in the world? Think and answer. Why do we get heart attack? If heart doesn't get blood in proper proportion, then we get heart attack. Why does one get paralysis? Because if the organ part doesn't get proper proportion of oxygenated blood, then body spare parts stop functioning. You pick any disease starting from paralysis to any disease you know. There is only one root cause, and that is blood doesn't circulate proper oxygen. Pick up any disease, joint pain, body pain. Why do we get body pain? For instance, I have got pain in my hand. And the reason is in that area oxygenated blood is not flowing properly, or blood is not circulating properly. That is why. That's why hand is paining. It means there are high amount of carbon dioxide in that area and less oxygen. That's the reason my body is paining. And what work does the magnet do? It circulates the oxygenated blood in my body. It does the work of improving blood circulation in your body. If the blood circulation is improved, then the oxygen level increases in our body. So biomagnetism plays the role of natural painkiller for your body. In our body, there are 78 important organ parts, and there are 72,000 blood vessels, whose length is approximately 1 lakh kilometer. And from the blood vessel, continually oxygenated blood nutrition gets circulated. So how does this magnet has an impact on our body? That we understand. In our body, there is iron, and environment has magnetic frequency. If you sleep on our magnetic mattress, then in our mattress, we have generated North Pole, South Pole. North Pole, South Pole frequency has been generated. This attracts the iron in your body and starts to pull and push. Magnet starts running with the iron, because of which a big vacuum is created inside the blood vessels. Science says oxygen reaches a vacant space within a fraction of a second. Now, this is water. In this water, 70% is water and 30% is oxygen. I will explain you in simplified way. This is an injection. Consider the front part as a magnet, and behind here you can see the black area. For some time you can consider this as iron. What does the magnet do? It starts running along with the iron, as a result of which a vacuum is created in your blood vessel. A vacant space gets created. Your left and right lung has oxygen inside them. It has natural oxygen cylinders inside it. The oxygen which we inhale with the help of nose gets stored in the left and right lungs. But the moment the vacuum gets created, the oxygen stored in your left and right lung starts spreading itself in the blood vessels. The levels of oxygen starts increasing in our body. Dissolved oxygen level starts increasing, because of which our blood cells starts getting healthy. If blood cells are healthy, then body is healthy. Iron plays a very important role in our body. If we remove iron from our body for 50 seconds, then on 51st second, we won't be there in this world, trust me. Only iron supplies oxygen to each and every blood cells in our body, and it transmits oxygen to the blood cells. And magnet influences iron and gives energy to the iron. Now, I would like to demonstrate this with the help of this. In front of me, there are small iron nails. I'll show you how magnet gives energy to the iron nails. So, here I have some magnets. Here I have a natural biomagnet. I will hold this way and turn the nail downside, like this. You saw? All the nails have caught each other. And who gave these nails energy? Magnet gave these iron nails energy. And the iron nails are catching each other, sticking to each other. Now what I mean to say, when our deoxygenated blood goes into your lungs to absorb oxygen, then the magnet gives it energy. Let us take it this way, that where it has to absorb approx 30 ml of oxygen, instead of that, it absorbs more amount of oxygen, 70 ml, 60 ml, 80 ml of oxygen. The moment I remove the magnet from here, what will happen to the nails? Look, all the nails fell down. So, who gave energy to iron? Magnet gave. This is a natural magnet. Whatever magnet you have seen till date, it's not that magnet. This is a natural magnet. It is highly polarized natural neodymium special rare earth biomagnet. It has no side effects. We get it from 600-700 feet down from the land and it goes through the mining process. We make specialized, customized, different kinds of products like the magnetic mattress, biomagnetic pads, water energy pad, jumbo kit bracelet and many more. We have more than 30 to 32 magnetism products which we manufacture in a scientific way. Since 15 to 16 years, we are into manufacturing all of this. So, this magnet is a natural magnet. It has zero side effect. In our childhood, we have played with such kind of electrically charged artificial magnet. But what I'm showing you is not that magnet. There is a huge difference between the two magnets. This is the highly polarized natural neodymium rare earth biomagnet. It is brought from below the earth, around 700 to 800 feet down by mining process. It is nano and biotechnology. Okay, it is very powerful magnet. There are different types of quality in this. It comes in various sizes. Here also I can show you. I have kept these type of various magnets of different sizes. The way we measure electricity in ampere. Similar way we measure magnet by gauge meter. Here I have a gauge meter. You just have this gauge meter and you have to keep this on the mattress. The moment you keep this, you will come to know how much gauge is there in this magnet as it will reflect over here. We have magnets with 1000 gauge power. We are making these products since last 15 to 16 years. These products we make are based on natural magnetism. We are making these products since the last 15 to 16 years. These products we make are based on natural magnetism. Natural magnetism will never harm you. Biomagnet will never harm you. The electrically charged artificial magnet which you have been seeing till date, the one which we have seen in speakers, the one which we stick on the cupboards, these all are artificial magnet and can harm you. Biomagnet will never harm you. Only 3 people should not use this magnet. One who has pacemaker, an electronic device inside its body. They shouldn't use this product. The one who has electronic insulin pump. They shouldn't use this product. Pregnant lady shouldn't use this product. After pregnancy you can use. It has no side effects. Even kids can use this. It has no side effects. Magnet helps you to improve the blood circulation in your body. And by default it enhances the oxygen in your body. Once the oxygen is enhanced, your blood circulation and blood cells get healthy. It is necessary that the blood cells should be healthy. If the blood cells are healthy, if there is proper proportion of oxygen in blood cells, then blood understands the difference between friend and enemy and it will not allow any bacteria, virus, disease to come inside it. For that, it is very necessary to have sufficient amount of oxygen in the blood cells. There are a lot of books on magnets and a lot of information is available on the internet. You can study on the internet. You will get only one conclusion. Magnet improves your blood circulation and by default enhances your oxygen levels. Magnet by default increases the oxygen level. For example, the way I opened this window and oxygen came inside, that means the window didn't get oxygen. Window just did the work of opening. Oxygen came on its own. What does magnet do? It gets attracted to the iron in our body and starts running along with the iron, as a result of which a vacuum gets created and oxygen starts releasing on its own inside the body. Because by default we breathe with our nose, which gets stored in the lungs. To spread the entire oxygen inside the whole body is done by magnetism by default. Energy is always invisible. Today we have gone far away from the earth. Today we don't have any connection with our earth and thus we are facing lots of problems in our life. See, I will show you one experiment. Our body is made to absorb energy. Our body is made to absorb Earth's natural magnetic frequency, which is made by nature. Now I will show you one demonstration. This is a wood or plywood. This is approx 20 mm. This never passes electricity, but magnetic frequency goes inside it, to and fro. I'll show you through demo. I have a magnet here. Now I kept here a magnet and I am rotating the magnet this way. Okay, this magnet is influencing this way. That means it's passing the energy. Now, wood can't pass the electrical frequency. Unlike the wood, our body is made for electromagnetic frequency only. Now for example, this is a wire and if I want to pass electricity through this and if I touch this wire, still I won't get current or electric shock. Why won't I get current? Because here there is a plastic coating. If I want to check the energy, I should check with the tester that whether it has electricity or not. I can't see electricity. But if I scrape this wire and then I touch it, then I will get a very strong current. Then you understand it this way, that if this small 1 mm plastic can stop me from getting the current. We all wear shoes and chappals and walk on the road. We walk on the land. The earthing which we should get from the earth, that earthing we aren't getting at all. So, this is the simplest example that we have got far away from our Earth and we have become prone to multiple diseases. Friends, our Earth itself is a huge magnet sphere. Here I am showing you a model, and here you can see the Earth hanging on the air. Our Earth is influenced by the Sun, and we are influenced by the Earth. Our Sun is so big that 13 lakh Earth Sun can engulf. Sun itself is a huge magnet sphere, and the Sun is surrounded by 9 planets. You can see our Earth. It looks like it's hanging on the sky because inside the Earth there is a magnetic and gravitational force. Both are there. The Earth releases North Pole, South Pole magnetic frequency. The Earth revolves around itself, as a result of which we experience day and night. When the Earth revolves around the Sun, then 1 year gets completed. There are 2 ways by which we can increase the oxygen level in our body. First is yoga or exercise. Second is biomagnetism. You have to do both of them. Crores of people know about yoga, exercise, but many people don't do it. We have to sleep. If we don't sleep, we won't live then. So you can sleep on our 3x6 and 5x6 biomagnetic mattress. You look at the end result. Biomagnet will improve the blood circulation. By default, it will increase the oxygen in your body, as a result of which our blood cells become healthy. This all helps to save us the problems. Biomagnetism works on prevention. Our body's 95% repairing and maintenance work is done in the night. That's why God made it, the night, so that we can sleep. And when you go to sleep, maximum oxygen is required when you sleep. If you sleep on biomagnetic mattress, then your blood circulation will get smooth, and magnet will help to increase the oxygen level in your body. So, we must always sleep on biomagnetic mattress. It helps us to maintain our body's blood circulation, and it increases the oxygen level in our body. If all the organ part gets oxygenated blood, then it will function properly. Like if kidney gets proper blood supply, then kidney will function properly. If pancreas get proper blood supply, then pancreas will function properly and will generate insulin. Similar way, when we sleep, then in our brain there is an organ part called pineal gland. Pineal gland generates melatonin hormones. Melatonin hormones is the only hormone which induces sleep. But pineal gland will generate melatonin hormone only when it gets oxygenated blood supply in proper proportion. And then what will happen to our body? If it gets oxygenated blood in proper proportion, then pineal gland will generate melatonin hormone, and then we can sleep deeply for 8 hours. If pineal gland doesn't get blood in proper proportion, then it won't be able to generate the melatonin hormone, and this will lead to lessening our sleep duration for 2 to 3 hours. An adult human body needs 8 hours of sleep, and that too not more than 8 hours. Biomagnetism helps our body to balance well. If you sleep more, then also you are a patient. If less, then also you are a patient. Biomagnetism helps our entire body to balance from top to bottom. It's because it works on the circulatory system. If the levels of oxygen increase, then our body gets balanced. Blood cells get healthy. In our body, nature has given our body the capacity to self-heal. For example, if I get a scratch on my hand and if I get a scratch on my car, then after 3 months, which scratch will be still there? My hand scratch won't be there, as in I won't be able to remember which hand I had a scratch. Car doesn't have self-healing capacity. Human body has the ability to self-heal, which is gifted by nature. If you leave the humans, each and every animal is connected to nature. The tiger in the jungle is connected to the nature. Today also, the tiger sleeps on the land. It drinks the nature's water. It drinks the lake water. Lives in natural environment. Even the street dog is connected to the nature. Human being is the only living thing whose lifespan is for 150 years. But now human being destroys its body by 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Friends, today India has become the capital of diabetes disease. There are many diabetes patients in India. Sadly, our food consists of carbohydrate. Carbohydrate food, whether you eat veg or non-veg. Any food, anything you eat. In next 2 to 2.5 hours, it gets converted into fatty acids or glucose. Insulin does the work of burning it. Insulin burns the fatty acid and glucose with the help of dissolved oxygen and converts them into energy. But today our blood circulation and oxygen level is disturbed. So insulin can't burn the glucose in proper proportion. Now you ate food. One side your glucose got generated, other side your insulin got generated. But if there is deficiency of dissolved oxygen in your body, then insulin won't be able to burn the glucose. It will burn a little and will leave a little. It will burn a little and little it won't burn. And then this will lead to deposition of glucose in your body each day. And one day you will be diagnosed with a terrifying disease called diabetes. Diabetes is much more horrible than even cancer. Diabetes makes your body hollow from inside. Your body becomes like a termite, which finishes itself. A person dying from diabetes disease die with 40 to 45 parts of organ failure. I will show you a practical demonstration of the importance of insulin, glucose, oxygen. Look, here I have a candle in front of me. I will show you a practical demonstration on this. See, what I'm trying to show you here. These kind of experiments we have done in school also. Now I will light a candle. It's burning properly. Now I will keep a glass on it. After this, you will understand properly what is the importance of oxygen in our body. What I did is, I reversed the glass and now you see what happens. I'm trying to explain you the importance of oxygen out of this. The importance of oxygen in our body and biomagnetism helps to increase oxygen in our body. Let's see here. See, the candle flame went off. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You ate and it became glucose, also became insulin. Now, insulin will be able to burn the glucose only when your body has oxygen. Oxygen in proper proportion. Why did I give the example of candle? Candle was lit. After 15 seconds, it went off. Till 15 seconds, why it was lit? And after 15 seconds, why it went off? The only reason behind it is lack of oxygen. It did not get oxygen. So, it got extinguished. Similar work is of insulin. Insulin also burns the glucose, but it can burn the glucose only when there is proper proportion of oxygen in our body. Now, what does biomagnet do? It improves the blood circulation in our body and it increases the dissolved oxygen in your body. When insulin and glucose both are made, and if the body gets oxygen in proper proportion, the insulin burns the glucose and converts it into energy. Our body won't be affected by any disease like diabetes. Diabetes is a very terrifying disease. You must trust me on this. And this I explained you with the help of example. What is the importance of oxygen in our body? Our blood cells are alive because of oxygen only. This is the importance of oxygen, and biomagnet plays the role of increasing oxygen in your body. We will understand diabetes in detail. What is the root cause of diabetes? How does one get diabetes? How to avoid it? To understand all this, we have connected here to the super specialist doctor of diabetes.
India has become the diabetic capital of the world. Nowadays, we see hypertension patients and diabetic patients. They feel tired and sluggish. They feel tired because their capillaries or blood vessels or veins or arteries have plaque inside it. Means it gets narrow. And because it gets narrow, the blood which flows through, it lessens. And the less blood supply which goes towards the organ like the heart, brain, kidney and muscles. And it affects by lessening the function of these organs. And as a result of this, human being starts feeling tired. If we want to save ourselves from this tiredness, then we have to keep our capillaries clean and vessels clean, and for any organ to function properly, oxygen is required. It requires fuel, and oxygen is a fuel. If one doesn't get oxygen, then that organ doesn't work. Similarly, diabetes or increased insulin that spoils our body. Our body starts getting blockages. If the blockages starts coming in the brain, then we say that we got brain stroke. If blockage starts coming in the heart, then we say heart attack came. If anyone gets heart attack or brain stroke, the organs nearby them, the tissues over there don't get proper blood. And we need blood because with the blood we get oxygen. And without oxygen, no tissue can survive. So for the brain to function properly, for the heart to function properly, it needs proper blood supply. If the blood supply has any kind of blockages, it can't meet the tissue. So our ultimate target or aim is to provide oxygen to the body. Then only our vessels will be clear, then only we can supply proper oxygen, then only our organs can function properly and we will stay healthy.
Thank you. We got to the super specialist doctor. We got valuable information from you, and I hope that people will make the best use of the information provided. Thank you. Today our satellite, internet, mobile is working because of the Earth's magnetic frequency, but there are a lot of changes in our environment. Like I said, that in our every next 3 feet there is iron, because of which the Earth's natural magnetic power, the iron pulls towards itself, because of which our blood circulation gets disturbed. Day by day radiations are increasing. Now 5G has come. Now after 5G, 6G will come. So radiation also fluctuate and disturb our blood circulation, which is also one of the factors which decreases the oxygen level in our body. Today, if you see each and every person's face, you will see that they all are stressed. Stress generates a hormone called cortisol, and cortisol hormone creates blockages in our body, as a result of which the air we breathe through our nose and is supposed to be spread through our lungs into our entire body doesn't get properly spread and creates disturbance in our body. So all this stress, lifestyle, radiation, pollution, in today's food there are multiple chemicals. Today the farmers are using chemical pesticides in their field, and slowly these chemical pesticides are going in our stomach. Today what we should get from the nature, the 5 elements, we aren't getting it in proper proportions. We are getting it in less proportion. Early morning sun rays, far infrared rays also we aren't getting. Let me tell you about far infrared rays. Today, if premature child is born, then he can be only saved from far infrared rays. You might have seen the premature baby is kept in a glass chamber and is saved by giving far infrared rays and oxygen. These far infrared rays are also essential for us. So all these things what we get from nature or environment, and day by day environment is getting spoiled. Today who spoiled the air in the environment? Human being. Today air, water, everything has been spoiled. Everywhere in our surrounding there is iron, and only iron. 150 years ago all this was not there. 150 years people used to stay in natural environment. By 7 to 7:30, full village used to go to sleep. And in olden days, houses were made of natural things like mud, stone or wood. No iron was used to build these houses. That time, on account of sleeping early, people used to get up early. And by doing so, they used to get the sun far infrared rays, which helps in increasing our immunity power, blood circulation. People used to 100% get the early morning sun rays. People in olden times used to walk barefoot, used to sleep on the floor. They used to sleep on wooden cot. People were connected with the earth. They were in touch with the earth. They used to get complete earthing from the earth. They used to get the earth's magnetic power fully. They used to drink the well water, which used to contain minerals. Today, if you go to dig a well, then forget minerals. What we will get is chemicals. That time there was no vehicles, no pollution. People used to get pure air. In those days, people used to get everything pure. There were no chemical pesticide in olden days. People used to get fresh air in olden times because when they used to get up in the early morning, they used to get oxygen along with far infrared. They used to walk barefoot on land because at that time, people did not wear shoes or chappals. People used to work in the fields. All the work was done physically. People were connected with the nature. Those people never had any disease. Today, despite of the fact that science has progressed so much, there are thousands of diseases in this world. Generally, God has made our body's lifespan approx 100 to 150 years. But today we spoil our body by 40, 50 or 70 or 65 years. Finish it or damage it. There are multiple diseases because we don't get these 5 elements. Our body only needs these 5 elements to stay alive. Trust me on this. Other than this, our body doesn't need anything. Today, whatever medicines we are getting from the medical stores is not our deficiency. But today, as we don't get these 5 elements, we are filling our body with these chemicals and drugs. And no doctor in the world will give you any single warranty or guarantee. Trust me on this. No doctor in the world will give you any warranty or guarantee. But if you are going for any surgery like heart surgery, or any other surgeries like open heart surgery, bypass surgery, kidney surgery or any surgery, at that time the doctor will make you sign that 100% guarantee for dying and not even 1% guarantee for living. So there is no such thing called guarantee. For example, we had a printer in office and he had a brother who used to work in the printing press. His salary was 22,000 at the age of 57. And one day in his house, he got dizzy and felt down. Then he was admitted in the hospital. And after that, he went into coma. And then he was continuously treated for it. For 16 to 17 days, he was in coma. 18 lakhs to 19 lakhs bill had to be paid. And they paid the entire bill with the salary of 22,000. And after paying 17 to 18 lakhs of bill, he couldn't be saved. So things has to be understood. Understand about blood circulation and oxygen. After getting heart attack, you give 5 lakhs for bypass without any second thought. So you should always go for prevention and protection beforehand. This product of ours, the person who considers himself healthy, he has to use this product first. And unhealthy should definitely use it. So each and every person has to use this biomagnetic product as a prevention and as a healing. This will heal your body and will slowly try to reverse your problem. This is not a magic wand. It doesn't mean that you use our products, so now you are fine and now you can start running. It will take time. You have to wait patiently. It might take time. Now magnet works on your body, and how does your body respond to it? Like there are many factors, your lifestyle and a lot many things comes into it. So magnet will do its work. You do your work. So in future we are getting magnetic products for each and everything on earth. Every living being. Like for animals, plants and agriculture. For everything we will bring magnetic products. Biomagnet, when increases the blood circulation and increases the oxygen level in your body. Biomagnetism helps to remove the toxic chemical which goes in the form of air, water or food in our body. So magnet will do its work. You do your work. Biomagnetism, it helps to remove these toxins through sweat and urine. If you won't use magnetic product or you won't use magnetic influence, then trust me on this. So toxin will remain inside your body for years. It will get stale in your body. You can also go to the internet and search that virus's favorite food is toxin. The more the toxin in your body, the easier for the virus to enter your body. Biomagnetism helps to remove the toxic chemical through sweat and urine. Today, whatever medicines we are buying from the medical stores, these medicines aren't our real deficiency. The way I said, you just have to understand just one thing, that what our body needs. Our body needs just 5 elements, nothing else it wants. To be fit and healthy, body only needs 5 elements. Today we stand in a queue and buy thousands of rupees medicines which are nothing but chemicals, and then we consume them. Today, in every lane, many medical stores are there. What's the main reason behind it? To understand this, understand 5 elements: blood circulation, oxygen, and magnetism very well. If you don't understand all this, then whatever you do, you intake the best diet, nutrition, or take medicines, everything will be ineffective. No medicine will be effective if your blood circulatory system is bad. If your blood circulatory system is bad, then no matter if you intake the best diet, then too after 2 to 2.5 hours, everything will be flushed in the toilet. You have to understand blood circulation, biomagnetism, oxygen deeply. If you want to come out of this problem, then go and study about it. It's not because I'm saying. There are innumerable books on magnetism. More than 1 million pages of information is available on the internet. If you want to finish the problems from its roots, then you have to firstly understand biomagnetism, blood circulation and dissolved oxygen. We have to understand the 5 elements. Naturotherapy. We will have to go close to the nature. Today all of us are anti-nature. We all live against nature. That is why we finish our body at the age of 40, 50, 55, 60 years, which otherwise is supposed to last till 150 or 100 years. So, all these things we have to understand. Today through food, water and air, chemical is entering our body. Magnetism and blood circulation plays a very important role in removing the chemical toxins from our body. Let's study this in deep. Our body's each and every blood cells generate electromagnetic frequency. Like I said, Earth also generates electromagnetic frequency. Our Earth itself releases electromagnetic frequency. The Earth's outer core itself releases electromagnetic frequency. The biomagnetic products we are making, in that also we use biomagnetic. Biomagnet also generates electromagnetic frequency, and because of this biomagnetic frequency, our body generates 10 to 100 voltage of electricity. For our body to function and for each and every organ part to function, our body needs electricity. The environment's magnetic power, which you are not getting today, and the product which we are giving you today, is fulfilling the magnetic power which you are getting lesser from the environment. So you have to use our biomagnetic products. We have different types of products: biomagnetic mattress, pad and pillow pad, biomagnetic water energy pad, biomagnetic Jumbo King bracelet, and many more. 30 to 32 magnetism products we have, which we manufacture in a very scientific way. Since the last 15 to 16 years, we are into manufacturing all this. So these biomagnetic products helps to improve the electromagnetic frequency in your body. Our entire body is made up of blood cells. Our body's each and every blood cells generate electromagnetic frequency. Our body makes 10 to 100 voltage of electricity from magnetic frequency. And that is why our body's mechanism works and our body functions like talking, walking, hearing, kidney function, heart function, brain function. These all functions takes place only when our body takes the nature's electromagnetic frequency and makes electricity. And because of this, each and every body part functions. You have to always use original biomagnetic products like our biomagnetic water energy pad and our biomagnetic mattress pad, Jumbo King bracelet, anti-snoring pad. We have made products for legs, foot pain also. We are making different types of 32 to 30 products, which we are going to slowly get. These are 100% natural products. These have no side effects. Our earth is made up of 70% of water. Our body also has 70% water. Water is of great importance to our body. Water is also a form of oxygen. Water is made up of 88% of oxygen and with a combination of hydrogen. If you keep the water open, then in 2-3 days it will become air. Water is also oxygen. And what are the benefits of drinking magnetic water? That I will explain. Magnet's tendency is that a magnet transmits its properties to the other hand. This water energy magnetic pad, we have used high power natural biomagnet and we wrap it and keep. Within a fraction of a second, this magnet transmits its property into water. And when we drink this magnetic water, then water spreads across the whole body. Our body is made up of blood cells. This is magnetic water. The magnet inside the water energy pad, it has magnetized this water. That means it has transmitted its property inside water. Then water got magnetized. The water you drank spread across the whole body. The way I explained you, our body is made up of blood cells. Hemoglobin is there inside the blood cells. Iron is there inside hemoglobin. The work of iron is to pull the magnet. What is the combination? You drank the magnetic water. The iron inside the blood cells pulled the magnetic power or magnet. What came along with the magnet? Water came along. What is the form of water? Oxygen is the form of water. So what happened again? Blood cells got oxygen in the form of water. It means when you drink this magnetic water, it becomes water cum oxygen. You have to always use original biomagnetic products. Our biomagnetic water energy pad and our biomagnetic mattress pad, Jumbo King bracelet, and many more. These are 100% natural products. Generally in our body, after 40-45 years, we start experiencing bone and joint pain. I will intimate you a little. The way I told, our whole body is made up of blood cells. This hair, nail, skin, these bones, everything is made up of blood cells. And when there is deficiency of oxygen in the blood cells, then our bone starts paining. Body doesn't function properly. Disorders develop in it. Liquid lessens. Then your joint and bone starts paining. When we use this magnetic products improves blood circulation, enhances your oxygen level. Bones remain flexible if it gets proper oxygen, it gets help. This magnet improves the oxygen in our body and helps to reduce and reverse the joint pain and bone pain so that you can live a healthy and better life. Biomagnetism has no side effects. Natural, rare, earth spacious neodymium biomagnet will never give you side effects. The electrically charged artificial magnets can harm your body. That magnet we should never use, and we also never use. We use natural biomagnet. Natural biomagnet will never harm your body. It will never give you any side effects. It has zero side effects. Sometimes improvement reaction can come into it, like vomiting, loose motions, feeling dizzy, swelling, body pain, such kind of few things can be seen. That also out of 100, 4 or 3, only in highly defective body. And rest all 95% of people won't see such kind of improvement reaction. And to get improvement reaction is something which one should get happy that it has started affecting your body and your body's repairing work has begun. This is something to rejoice. And secondly, our body takes only that much magnetic power. How much our body requires? If you have crores of Gauss power around you, no problem. Because if the body wants 2, 3, 5 lakhs Gauss power, the body will intake that much only. Rest all the body will leave. For instance, how much ever thirsty you are. If you are thirsty since 3 days, body will intake that much only water, how much body needs. Rest all body will leave. How much hungry you are, you can eat up to a certain level. After that, it won't accept. Every body has a mechanism. It has a threshold and gets cut. No matter how much magnet is there, body will intake only how much is required. Extra magnetic power, body doesn't take. Like in this hall, there are lakhs of tons of oxygen in this room. But if my body needs only 1000 ml, body will take that much only. Rest it won't accept. The products which we are giving, biomagnet or the Earth's magnet power, the body will accept according to the body's requirement. This self-explanatory video of ours is more than an hour, and I have explained it in a scientific way. How does our biomagnetism work? Basically, we have discussed 3 to 4 topics in this. Firstly, blood circulation. Secondly, about the dissolved oxygen in our body. How does oxygen spread in our body? We discussed. And what all you can do to make blood cells healthy? What one can do? Magnet is not a medicine for curing any disease. By buying this magnet, you will get rid of diseases. E-Biotorium never says. In the whole video, we have told you that if the blood circulation and oxygen level gets disturbed, then blood cells fall weak. And what all you can do to make the blood cells healthy? And to make the blood cells healthy, what one can do? What does magnetic therapy, alternative natural therapy do? In the whole world, there are so many books on magnetism. I explained the science of magnetism. So, this E-Biotorium doesn't give any warranty, guarantee, or doesn't claim that it will cure any disease. Through this video, we have tried explaining that magnet, biomagnet, is useful in improving our blood circulation. If blood circulation improves, then by default, oxygen level increases in our body. If the oxygen level increases, then our blood cells will remain healthy. This is not a medicine, and the company doesn't claim to cure any disease. If the blood cells are healthy, your problem will reverse slowly. We have sold lakhs of products in India. We have thousands of testimonials. That also we will show it through the video. Since the last 16 years, we are working under the same roof and work on the same chair and table. Since last 16 years, we are working at biomagnetism. We explained biomagnetism scientifically. E-Biotorium doesn't claim anything. Biomagnet helps to improve the blood circulation in your body. If the body circulation gets improved, then slowly your body starts healing. And in our body, healing is already there. This concept of ours is on alternative nature therapy. Biomagnetism. You have to take your doctor's medication the way you take. The way doctor has prescribed your diet, you should continue that way. Doctor's consultancy and exercise should also be continued the way you are doing. If you use it alternatively, then this magnet will improve your blood circulation and increase the oxygen level in your body. And slowly your problems will get reversed. It's also possible that out of 100, 5 to 10% won't get any benefit, because we don't have any idea that what is the mechanism of your body and blood cells. So E-Biotorium Network Private Limited Company never claims nor gives any guarantee, warranty. This you have to understand properly. And you have to use biomagnetic products till the time you don't improve your blood circulation or increase the oxygen level in your body. How much efforts you take, being like turning upside down and do disco, your body's problem will never get reversed. Or it might get temporary alright and later on it will again come back to its original form. You have to understand blood circulation, magnetism, iron, body functioning. How does magnet influences our body? How does your body respond to it? This whole video is about magnetism. And you have to watch all the details because half knowledge is always dangerous. So watch the whole video. We will make different parts. This is part 1. Then we will make series, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will give you a lot of knowledge about biomagnetism. We will get these videos in different languages for your convenience. This is our first attempt. We will improve it day by day and get it in front of you very soon. Thank you very much. Best of luck.